Hello everyone, Nishant here from Learn QA Skill. In today's video, we are going to learn about the defect classification. Then we are going to learn about defect severity, and then we are going to learn about defect priority. So first we will discuss about the defect classification, how the defect has been classified. So the defect has been classified into two categories. So one is a severity and another one is a priority. So there are multiple levels are there in each case. Means in the severity also there are multiple levels, and in the priority also there are multiple levels. So in the severity we have the blocker, critical, major and minor. So these are the levels in the severity. Then in the priority we have the levels like P0, P1, P2. So these are the different levels in the priority. So first we will discuss about the severity. So what is severity? Severity is the seriousness of a defect and how much that defect is impacting our business workflow or our software application. So that is the severity of defect. And first level of a severity is a blocker. It is also called as a showstopper defect. So what is this showstopper or a blocker kind of defect? So this defect indicates that nothing can proceed further. Means without fixing this defect, we cannot proceed further in the software application. There is no workaround before fixing this defect. So this kind of defect has to fix immediately or urgently. Okay, so this kind of defect we can say that is a blocker or showstopper defect. So for example, application crashed or login functionality is not working in the application. So in this case, we cannot proceed further. We cannot test another part of the application until and unless we can fix this particular defect. So this kind of defect belongs to blocker or showstopper category from the severity. Then next level is a critical. So what is critical severity of an defect? The main or a basic functionality is not working and the customer business flow or customer business workflow is broken. They cannot proceed further. For example, fund transfer is not working in a net banking. And the second example is ordering of food in an e-commerce application is not working. So in the critical level of a severity, the application is working. Okay, the entire application is not crashed, but the main or basic functionality of that application is not working. So this kind of defect is comes under the critical level of severity. So as we have seen these two example, fund transfer is not working in the net banking, and the second one is a ordering of product in an e-commerce application. Then the next level in the severity is a major. It causes some undesirable behavior, but the feature or application is still functional. In the major level of severity, application functionality or the functionality of an application is working properly, but it causes some undesirable behavior. So let's see the example so you can understand properly or you can understand better from the examples. So first example is after sending the email, there is a no confirmation message that email has been sent. So the functionality, what is the main functionality of a email? So email has to send to the recipient. Okay, so whenever we send the mail, so mail has been sent from our side and mail has been received to the recipient, but there is a no confirmation message that the recipient has received the mail. So functionality is still functional, but it is causing some undesirable behavior. So this kind of defect comes under the major severity. Then second example for major severity is after booking a cab, there is a no confirmation message. Once you book the cab, so there is a no confirmation message that your taxi or your cab has been booked. So this kind of undesirable behavior for an application that belongs to major severity. Then next is a minor. So this kind of severity won't cause any major breakdown of system. So for example, look and feel of the application or spelling mistakes or alignments. So cosmetic mistakes or cosmetic errors comes under the minor category, means minor level of severity. So these are the four levels of severity: blocker, critical, major and minor. Then next is a priority. So priority describes urgency to fix the defect. So in this we have a P0 or a high priority. So high priority defect must be resolved immediately as it affects the system severely and application cannot be used until it's fixed. So P0 or high priority defect we have to fix urgently, because until and unless we don't fix that bug we cannot proceed further. So the high priority bugs or the P0 priority bugs have to fix immediately. Then next one is a P1 or a medium category bug. This kind of defect can wait until the next version or a new version of build is created. So this is not required, or this is not mandatory to fix urgently or in this build. So it can be wait for the next version to be built. Then next is a P2 priority or a low priority bugs. So this kind of bugs developer can fix in the later releases or later version of the software application, that is not mandatory to fix right now. So these are the three levels of priority: high, medium, low, or the P0, P1, P2.